Sorry, folks. Welcome to the game. Um, to the stream and the game. Uh, I'm coming back to finish it off, and might as well straighten it up with you guys. It's one of the reasons why I shut it off. And I haven't been feeling good, so apologize if you hear a bunch of coughing or sniffling or anything like that. It was worse a couple days ago. That's why I haven't been streaming, but thought I'd at least get up and do one today.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's into the hands of Olamide Zacchaeus. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right.
And he will go all the way. Olamide Zacchaeus. Touchdown Dragons. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
He was able to run fast enough to get up underneath it, to catch it, and not have to slow down.
The kick is good. And the Dragons stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. Let's
get it right. All right.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Colts offense and Anthony Richardson getting ready for their next drive. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams trying to defend in the red zone. Look at this graphic. Second in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a QB.
Won't be for long, though.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. He's going to tuck it and go. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. The clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here we go. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Not wanting to risk another sack, they're going to play it safe with a run. That is not going to work at all. He'll manage to only get back to the line of scrimmage. Very short of the first down. 4th down coming up. Here's Rigoberto Sanchez now. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. This kick hangs up, and the fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is hard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Patterson's kick is good. And the Dragons going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we've reached halftime in a game that is all but over here at the break. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start our tour out in the city of Angels, Los Angeles. And it's the Cowboys on top as they play the second quarter. Elijah Mitchell, the lone touchdown there as he's cashed one in on the ground. From there, we take the long trek eastward to Tampa, check on the Bucs at home at Raymond James Stadium. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Atlanta Falcons. 20-3 the final.
Bucks. Good game.
Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins.
Yeah, that's going on in the
this
Dolphins.
one going the visitors' way as
Arizona
the Cardinals have the lead
winning
in
right
that
now.
one. Marvin Harrison
Come on, Miami.
Jr. A touchdown
I'd like to
reception.
see you guys in the playoffs.
Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. The Colts offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That's hard.
What? You should have had that.
There. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On play action, Richardson under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, Richardson. And that is incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
This has really just been the story of the entire game. They just seem out of sync, don't they? I mean, they desperately need to find a way to just get some points on the scoreboard, any way it takes. Don't complete on the deep pass there, but keep shooting for it, because at some point, something's going to break your way.
Could have got 3 on that one, man.
The Dragons offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more.
Points are points. Take them any which way you possibly can.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he's going to be taken down at the 17-yard line.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's got even stronger now here in the second.
On first down, Daniels. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
And this quarterback has a reputation for being one of the faster quarterbacks in the league. But what I loved here is, yes, he used his legs, but he remained a passer for as long as he could, and leads to a nice pickup.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. He'll tuck it and take off.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. Taking off, he'll try to get there. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Throwing now, Daniels. Good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Barton.
Ben Sinnott was the intended
Yeah, Ben was
receiver.
supposed to catch that.
And that will lead to a 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. He'll get that to his tight end, Ben Sinnott.
Get off.
And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the 3rd, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal.
Come on.
Here's Daniels. It is brought in the end zone. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Dragons. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the goal line. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Colts offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it. And maybe the quarterback should have given that one away. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is We want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on them. And in this case, they're able to hold them to no gain.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Colts about to kick this one away, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. The Dragons offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been as good as advertised. Take you through some of the highlights. 4 touchdown passes on point with his receivers right throughout, and continuing to master running and executing this offense. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On play action, Daniels toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. It's 2nd down. Now Daniels. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of the defense, and we saw it again.
Oh, come on, Simmons.
First down throw there is incomplete.
Mayer would have had that.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. Now he'll air one out to the goal line and in. Luke McCaffrey, touchdown Dragons. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
On comes Patterson for the PAT. He's got it. And the Dragons stretch things out even further.
Ooh. Bucks beat the Falcons 20-3 at the end.
The kickoff team is out on the field.
What's going on with
And
Miami?
we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Colts offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Now Richardson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15 at the 22-yard line.
Waste of time.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after.
What is this? What's that? Are you kidding me?
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Richardson to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing, Richardson. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
All right, leave it alone.
The Colts about set to punt as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50.
Lucy,
set up the offense with a short field.
Wait.
The Dragons offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player.
Come on, come on.
Right, Tony Echo.
On first down, it's Robinson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll go again with Robinson. And he's going to be taken down.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
They'll run with Robinson. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Dragons.
Yep.
We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Dragons add on to their already sizable lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Anthony Gould now to return. And he'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 12-yard line.
On second down, Richardson. He'll get this out to his running back. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Where you going? You ain't going anywhere, buddy.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Looking to throw. Richardson. And And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
First one of the season, if I'm not mistaken. Might be a second one. Not sure.
The Dragons offense and running back
Ain't on the
Brian
list
Robinson on the field for their next drive. And take a look at the early projections for the MVP award. Most people say his numbers now are good enough to at least be on the short list to take home the hardware. If you look at the stats, it's hard to disagree. They'll turn and hand this one off. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On the give, it's Robinson. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. They'll go play action here with Daniels. He runs with it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Here's 2nd and 2. Play action. Here's Daniels. He'll take off again. And he's in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Dragons. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Dragons will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. A 2nd down throw for Richardson. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Samerstill.
It's no secret, this offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game, and the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
And he'll be taken down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
So it's a win for our visitors. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson.
That coach
for
was a
our
little
entire
pissed.
team.
You see
I'm
what
Mike
is
Tirico.
it?
This
What
has
his
been a
lips read?
presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so
Yeah,
long,
you got your
everyone.
butts handed to. Sorry, Anthony. But you're garbage, bud. 4 interceptions thrown in that game. If I didn't know any better, I thought Geno Smith was back there. Oh, they'll be back for playoffs, so it's all right. I'll let them be. Okay. Home game, hopefully? Yep. It is. Awesome. We're 18 million. Yeah, nah, Simmons, you suck, bro. Definitely need to boost you up some, man. Alright, so our defense and overall's better, but their offense is 1 point better than our defense and 1 point better than our offense. But let's see. There he is. We need to get you another. Need to get him a 200-yard game. Might even have to do that with freaking what's his face? Hopkins too. It's rivalry week. Damn, I don't have the points for it. Yeah, we need to fix that part. We're gonna start working on our offensive coordinator stuff here next. I think, and or I might just let him go at the end of the freaking season because it's usually how it happens, anyways. Coach, though, we'll keep him. He's been doing pretty good. I mean, we've won 3 Super Bowls, possibly 2 in a row, though. All right. Well, let's see. What else can we do? Oh, let's see. Fan happiness. Where's the offense I heard about so much? Waiting for it to show. Dude, what do you mean waiting for it to show up? It's been showed up. A lack of strength and quickness on the Dragons' O-line is glaring. Really? Our O-line is good. What are you talking about? We have a decent O-line, but whatever. Stadium-wise, we're good. We're doing a great job with ticket prices, and the fans appreciate it. Okay. Okay, we need to go see what concessions are doing here. Boom, boom, boom. Finances, let's go to concessions. We're selling a lot of barbecue. I think we found our sweet spot. Okay. Well, then we'll leave it like that. Best deal in NFL is a random mini helmet from the Dragons team store. Such a deal. Prices are actually reasonable for Dragon merchandise. That's refreshing. The Dragons are keeping prices down at the team store. Good time to get some merch. Good there. Let's see. Team value. Hmm. Interesting. So we got team success. Let's see. Team success is tracked over multiple years. Okay, doing pretty good there on that. Stadium-wise, what's the stadium looking like? Pretty good. Seating might be the best I've ever seen in a stadium. The stadium team store is huge and nice. It's like a warehouse. The concession stands were shiny and new at the last home game. Hmm. Well, when we actually have a good amount, I'll actually start doing upgrades on the stadium, or renovations on them to bring them back. But right now, that's the last one that we did, and it cost us freaking $50,000. But it's okay. Uh, Players ready to negotiate. Not interested. He's not interested being with the team. Uh, Shoot, Hopkins is willing to resign. We'll see if he retires. If he does, then we'll let him go. If he doesn't, we'll keep him. Keep you around for another. Alright, we'll leave that one alone for right now. Answer media question. What is media question? Derek Carr is in the final year of his contract and has turned down your contract offer. We already got him signed. What are you talking about? Yeah, let's see. I already got Carr, if I'm not mistaken. We do have to re-sign Jalen, though. His 5th year. We might actually be able to keep Jalen. But if not, it's all right though, because Carr's actually a decent quarterback too. All right. Well, next game's against the Eagles. Feel free to like, subscribe, and follow. don't forget to hit the old bell notification. It'll let you know when I come back on stream next. Um, and please, it shows me if you guys are liking the stuff that I produce by the likes and the follows there, people. So if you guys can, please help me out. I'm trying to get to 100 finally. So uh, once I get to 100 followers, I won't be talking about this anymore. And I might even start talking about works into coming up with my own merch so you guys be able to buy too. But as of right now, I don't feel that it's time to come out with any kind of merch. Um, unless you guys start thinking that I should, you know. And if I do, what kind of things you guys would be interested in would help me out too. So let me know down in the comments. Check y'all later. Peace.